Assalamu alaikum and hi to everyone. You can see a text field here, and when we type something inside it like hi, how are you have noticed that its onChange handler is not getting called on every key press but after a fixed interval. This is debouncing and we did it. So today we are going to see how to apply debouncing in input fields in reactjs. Let's dive into it. Debouncing means to ensure it does not get called too frequently. For that purpose, we are going to use this package from npm, right? And gives us the capability to apply debouncing using that debounce input element, right? So for that purpose, let's install this package. Let's type npm install, right? And let's enter it. Right, it's done. So let me type npm start, and I already have created a folder called debounce, and inside it we have already created a empty view, right? So currently you can only see an empty view, right? Let's see how we can utilize this. Okay, so first of all, as we have installed our debounce package, we need to import it. Import debounce input, and this will be from react debounce input, right? And next thing will be we need to use debounce input control, and we need to use its props. First will be the min length. This is length after which we need to uh, call that onChange method, right? Let's say it's 3. After 3 characters, our onChange method will start getting called, but after specific interval that we will mention here. Debounce timeout, that is it. So let's say to call onChange method after 500 milliseconds, right? And on change, let's create an inline uh, function with this dot set state, and every time on change called we will directly change the state of this view, and we will update the, let's say, input value state and give it the value from that onChange event, right? Like this. So that's completed, and let's close that curly braces as well, right? So next thing will be to add the state here, and that will be the input value, and we will set it by default empty, right? Okay, so and to see what is the state after that onChange call, let's add a paragraph tag and let's render that state, right? So let's see how it's looking now. All right, this is how it's rendered. So let's type in Now you can see that after 500 milliseconds it's get rendered, and if I click backspace, you can see that it only called when that particular time is completed. So as you can see that we have written the minimum length for this control. So if I press twice, nothing rendered. If I press another key, it will be rendered right away. All right, so why I did that episode, the main reason is we used to implement search functionality for most of the websites, and it's very common feature, and every time we type anything inside that text field, an API get called, and we end up with calling multiple requests without any reason, right? Because I have to type like let's say Islamabad to search Islamabad, but why we need to call on every character, right, when we have to search for Islamabad, right? So this is how we can delay over that calling mechanism, that on change will be only reachable after 500 milliseconds, and I think that's enough time to write a generic query inside your text field. So this is how we can reduce the number of calls to our API and the load on our backend server, and this is how it is very useful in that case. So hopefully this video will help us all to improve our performance, website performance, in a way that we are not putting any extra load on our servers. So that's all. I think we have covered almost the main concept of this, and see you in the next video. Bye.